Thank you. Our soccer, thank you very much. Um, to the bereaved families on both sides, from Tucson and from Niao, the superintendent, former superintendents, members of the Ministry of Internal Affairs from Granjida, well wishers, citizens of Granjida County. I have been hearing, I come here today so many as a Granjidian. Um, I have been hearing so many messages from this yard. Some of these messages were good, some of them were not so good. Some of them, in my own mind, seem to have brought some disgrace to Granjidans. But what I do know, as a crown man, and if you're a crown woman, when somebody died in your family, and you are very hurt, and you have a reason to believe that that death is contributed to by someone else, even if you don't know the person, by tradition, you have the right to go public and insult that person or insult the witchcraft. That is part of our tradition. You can curse the person from head to toe. Then you go home and go sleep. So I don't see any problem. When we come here, all of you that are here, that have been here for the past almost a month, personally, I want to say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. That for the level of difficulties in this town, and being able to step on $5 LD, and you are able to leave your homes on a daily basis. Some people come here and they sleep on the floor, and the food that they have not eaten, they eat it. They are not a bereaved family, but they act and they eat bereavement food. I say thank you. Thank you very much. You have been coming here to ensure that our daughter, our mom, our son, and our father,
this is a senator of Granjida County,
the family of these two beautiful people that have left the face of Granjida County are given the full support. You know, when somebody dies from you and nobody shows up around you, your crying can be very long. What I do know from a psychiatric point of view, that when somebody dies from you and you are very hurt and you are not able to get that support, you can fall into depression and you go crazy. So the support is required. When you are bereaved, the support is necessary. And for you to come here, Mommy does not know you, Fanny does not know you, but you came and you stay here. I'm touched. I'm touched by the care of brown people. What we have been known for in this town is our brown people are together. And many of the people who did not believe it, they saw the example in April 1990. You touch one brown man, you touch all. And that you have exhibited in this guy. I mean, has a right to reject anything from anybody. If you want to listen to the comfort of the person, you have to think of the relationship of the past. How that person related to you that led to the death of your beloved one, the person comes to extend bereavement message. That's the message you will listen to and you say, thank you for coming. She didn't see it. Fanny didn't see it. You have the right to be angry. If there was someone here come here and you say, I don't want to see you, I will tap on the mic and say, sorry, ma. Sorry, I should have been here a long time. But I did not come. So sorry. Because she's crying. She's the bereaved one. But I met with Mommy a few days ago, along with Fanny. And I said to her, thank you. You have said everything you want to say from your gut and from your brains. You have the right to say and to do whatever you did. You are crying. But here is the focal point. The focal point is all of these people that have been coming here, they are not related to you. They are here to ensure that your parents are giving a respectful, befitting burial. Some of them will pay their own way to go to grandchildren. Some of them will feed themselves. Even if you get 20 cows, they will not eat it. Because 20 cows will be too small for grandchildren county. They will feed themselves and they will come back. So, we are about to leave. We are preparing to go to grandchildren. This place is not a traditional setting. This is Monrovia. Nobody can get there and say anything. But you can't go to Niawa get there and say anything. It's not possible. It will never be possible. Especially Niawa people. You cannot go to Tucson and get up and say anything. You say, who are you? Who are you? Sit down. You don't sit down, you bigger your own trouble. So we are leaving. I have come here to prepare the ground, to prepare you, the children, as well as all the other family members who have never been to grandchildren, who have not gone through this before, that we are leaving. When we enter Sesto River, we are in a very different environment. Our role is to provide support to the bereaved family and to ensure that Samuel Kenyan Doe and Nancy B. Doe are buried respectively. And we will need your support. We will need your support. All well wishers, all grand people, the superintendent is here. You will go ahead. I have also promised my little sister and brother that I will go ahead to ensure that what we did in the past will prepare our citizens to wait for the arrival of our son, father, mother, and sister. Ladies and gentlemen, I say thank you again from the bottom of my heart. What we need today and from here until 28, 29 is to console the family. Let's continue to console the family. They will cry until the next 2-3 years. So you get up in the morning and you think about your mom, your pa, you cry. So I beg you, don't get angry. I heard some words recently I saw it on YouTube. Those words were not words that are supposed to come from ground people, especially when somebody is crying. So I beg you, as we leave today, tomorrow, anytime, let's work together. Let's show the people who are going to follow us from Lofa County, from Cape Mount. Let's show them when someone dies in Grand Island, let's show them what we do, that we are together. I want to say thank you very much. Ambassador Inabo just said that he sent something on my phone. Honorable Chris Bailey said he sent something on my phone. I'm not worried about what you sent on my phone. As far as I'm concerned, you're the Bobo people. I'm talking now, I told you. So, you're not Dodi people, you're not your model. You're the Bobo people. You need to understand. I think now you're being government. You have been a house of Senate before, and you have been a member of caucus. When something happens at that magnitude, who's supposed to know first? It's the caucus chair. And you're being running around here, running around here. Yeah, you don't think that the caucus is supposed to be informed. The caucus is supposed to be at the foundation of all this discussion you've been having. So you're finished having a discussion, you have made a decision, and you say, the caucus council will brief them. And now, I will not sit down here for you to brief me. You want to brief me, come to my house. You need to start giving respect to the people that you elected. So, we can't get there with you. We will work with you from the beginning to the end. I'm going to Niao. I'm going to wait for the family that are coming from Ivory Coast. If I will sleep on the ground, I will sleep on the ground until this program ends. Thank you very much.
That was the voice of
Yeah, the speaker there is the current senator of Grand Jide County. He went on the mat today. All the lawmakers went on the mat, with the exception of Honorable Joe Emmanuel Peno. You had the senator there speaking, Thomas Yaya. You had Jeremiah Soka. You had Jacob Dibley. And you had Marie Johnson over there also on the mat. But I like to let me play this one where so the mat was parked this today. They came from work and they all went on the mat. So I didn't know they probably had those strokes in here. That's what they do on the map. That's what they do on the map. You go there, they go and then they celebrate. They're celebrating the old man, Nancy B. Doe. So you saw the senator there dancing. There were a lot of speeches and things there today. I will get to that. The three representatives spoke. Kunamo District, Chien District, and Wazon District. They spoke today, and then each of them gave cows. The cows are what I wrote on there. I said the cows going to run away. Each of those districts gave one cow. So then you're talking about 3 cows, and the president 5 cows, and we had 2 cows. That's 10 cows. And I'm very sure that the people from Ivory Coast also will come with cows. They will put Jonah. Thank you for showing here to the Jonah that grand crew man. But we're getting citizens here in Grand Jide County. My sister, Wachen Zidi, Cynthia Wachen Zidi Ta. Welcome from all the way Morovia. And Evangelist Mamita, I didn't see Evangelist Mamita for a very long time. No, he's a senator. Yaya who are dancing there, the senator Joe Penun, I think Sion senator, he's the Gion senator. And Jeremiah Shokan that was holding his hand. And then Dibli and Marie. So the 5 lawmakers from the 5 counties in our whole southeastern region got five lawmakers, and I said about 25 of them, but nothing coming out. They don't even take the road to go to their own place, messed up roads that go to their place. But we're not here for that. We can talk about our lot another day. But that was it right there. Let me play here again, and then let me play here.
So, any moment from now,
There was a lot of people on the mat today. There were a lot of people on the mat
the late
today.
former president, Sameke Do, and that of former first lady of the Republic of Nigeria, Nancy B. Do. Any moment from now,
Yeah, the senator displays some dancing up there. I think Bobby Tori can dance. I don't know if I can do that, but I will learn it in the future. But Bobby can. I saw Bobby dancing before. So that's the mark there of the late Nancy B. Doe. Family members gathered there, friends, well-wishers. They went there. Somebody say already getting fat. James Doe say already getting fat. James Doe are getting fat. That is German. You see, as a Yanabo God, that means so I mean, that God, I ain't gonna make my God. Look at Isaac God. Then you know that already getting James.
yeah, she comes in. So she's here already.
There's chance for you. There's chance
once she's here, the media is about to start. Family members here. The home of her mother, her late mom. She's here too. At a moment for now, meeting with the men. I let me allow to bring it all this at the home of the former first lady of the Republic of Nigeria, Nancy B. Doe. We get greetings.
She's doing the bumping here now. But I mean, I wasn't on Boo Unit. We're supposed to do a little discussion here. Yeah, I wasn't on Boo Unit to come out here so we can start a discussion here. But I mean, they dancing. A lot of guys dance down there today. There was a lot of dance going on. That was it. That was it right there. That dance there is not a small one. But we're gonna be playing the tip. We're gonna be playing, I think, until we get our man here. Bobby can dance, but I don't see my Levi dancing before. But I saw Bobby dancing because I mean Minneapolis over there with Bobby, so I know Bobby's skills. He the balance, he the dance. Don't you know my Bobby that out when you come to tradition, where he say he believe in the thing. How can you not believe in the thing? Be dancing in the thing. But Bobby ain't believe in it. uh, so they went to the mat today. There were a lot of talking.
So there you have the CEO of Visual TV behind closing. Build these there.
Bobby can dance. Bobby is a professional. I think Bobby learned dancing in his sleep. Bobby and Gibson, Jeru, no, they can dance.
So the media is
The guy who's speaking there is District Number 1 Representative Jeremiah Sukan. So the place was packed today.
Family caucus, Yao V, Bade, Akredina Cafe You, Kwa na to, the and chairman branch there caucus on representative Senator Juan, you don't know, you're a car or about branch there, you want play, number Ubomo, yeah, take a you. They are saying that you know, brown, they are saying that you go brown, they are saying that the apple you have brown, they country or Sudan, they don't want to go there. So put down, you know, do it then you go get no. Ye, what they connected there. So, ya, mon chairman, they are called, or a black, or better, oh, AG, more your, ya, more family, who, nine or two. Ye or Brandira, you be out of there where you know Yamon Mawanga, Yamon Delgrio, Yamon Delgopé, Yao, ye, non pas, never so young, yes, I do you. Right.
Thank you. Howard Sokar, thank you very much. To the bereaved families on both sides, from Tucson and from Niao. The superintendent, former superintendents, members of the Ministry of Internal Affairs from Grand Chile, well wishers, citizens of Grand Chile County. I've come here today as a Grand Chilean. I have been hearing so many messages from this yard. Some of these messages were good, some of them were not so good. Some of them, in my own mind, seem to have brought some disgrace to Brazilians. But what I do know, as a crown man, and if you're a crown woman, when somebody died in your family, and you are very hurt, and you have a reason to believe that that death is contributed to by someone else, Even if you don't know the person, by tradition, you have the right to go public and insult that person or insult the witchcraft. That is part of our tradition. You can curse the person from head to toe. Then you go home and go sleep. So I don't see any problem. When we come here, all of you that are here that have been here for the past almost a month, personally, I want to say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. That for the level of difficulties in this town, in being able to step on $5 LD, and you are able to leave your homes on a daily basis. Some people come here and they sleep on the floor, and the food that they have not eaten, they eat it. They are not a bereaved family, but they act and they eat bereavement food. I say thank you. Thank you very much. You have been coming here to ensure that our daughter, our mom, our son, and our father,
This is the senator of the county.
the family of these two beautiful people that have left the face of Grand Judah County are given the full support. You know, when somebody dies from you and nobody shows up around you, your cry can be very long. What I do know from a psychiatric point of view, that when somebody dies from you and you are very hurt and you are not able to get that support, you can fall into depression and you go crazy. So the support is required. When you are bereaved, the support is necessary. And for you to come here, mommy does not know you, Fanny does not know you, but you came and you stay here. I'm touched. I'm touched by the care of grand people. What we have been known for in this town is our grand people are together. And many of the people who did not believe it, they saw the example in April 1990. You touch one grand, you touch all. And that you have exhibited in this guy. I mean, has the right to reject anything from anybody.
Well, the senator for Grand Judah County said Mommy has the right to reject anything from anybody. We heard it. The food aspect, I don't know what he meant. Martin, I don't know, but I want to come back here and play Marie's own too. Like the three lawmakers, the three representatives were there, and then the senator,
Women perspective, voices of all the women from Grand Judah that they involved. Marie Johnson is the two.
Marie Johnson.
Okay. Marie play, Johnson. Thank you. Well. There's a whole special protocol because this is family.
the lead protocol been they play that protocol thing.
And the others. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Simpson. You hearing me? Oh, no. I need to respond first.
Test about 1, 2.
First of all, for those of us that don't have any parents, or when something happens, we wait for and say, welcome to the paradise. Just a way of showing you comfort. To be frank with you, when, this is not the time to pick side. No matter for us, for me. For the little bit I know about Nigeria, when something happens like this, it's the time the family comes together. No matter what the situation is, we come together and we sit and find reason.
1, 2.
And so, I think this is okay now. And so, my belief, I know as a woman, all the ladies sitting around here, I'm sure they might think the way I'm thinking. That what we want when we get to bring to that is total peace. Love from one another. I know it's difficult, but we can do this. There's something, I think, maybe because you've been away, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody in America, people, anyone that knows the brown people in America, we can do all our things. But I swear, when they come to time like this, brown people hold together. Everybody knows us for that. That person will not even get in the issue or will hear nothing. They will live in your house. We'll make sure they tell that person to the end. That I know about brown people. And so I know the same thing is going to happen. But I just first of all want to extend my thanks and appreciation to each and everyone that been coming here every night and day to keep this place, happy, or at least for her to know that she have family. And those of us that are running around or traveling all over the place because of our business schedules, when we stop by, there you are. I just want to take this time to say thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And continue to have that faith of hope, friendship, togetherness. That's what we do. We bring people together. We don't divide nothing. Anything happens, you're supposed to count on a woman. The people know us to be peacekeeper. Because that we are the bottom of a pot. If that pot falls off, everything will scatter. So we pour ourselves in our esteem. We don't judge. We do not judge. We stand by our word. We stand neutral. And we make peace. And we ask that peace exists. And that's what we women do. And I'm sure all the other women that are back home that are waiting to hear will be the same thing. And we'll go to Grand today and show the rest of the world how together we are. I thank you.
Hello.
Thank you. So, the essence of this is that we are in the 11th hour. The 11th hour of the preparation. And so, in the 11th hour, all Virginians
Please check at the back.
in Monrovia,
Check at the back.
outside of Monrovia, we all need to rally together and get prepared to go to Grand Jude to observe the farewell of our iconic, historic, and frontrunner from Grand Jude County who have laid the foundation of governance at the highest level. In simple English, the whole thing, when we go out, we are proud as Grand Judean because our son, the former president, Samuel Kayendo, was the first indigenous president of this country. Very proud. For many of us, whether you like it or not, we grieve that we don't have a specific place to reference where he's laid to rest. While thinking about that, and while we give recognition and commend the government of President Joseph Yoma Boakai, our mother passed away. So all now come and go grandchildren. So what the chairman say and what District 2 just say, simple for us, the caucus, is we beg that we grandchildren must do what people know us to do. In times of difficulties, in terms of this situation, of this time where people are grieving, we know how to lay our head on each other's shoulders. And that's what the message, that's the message of the caucus. That all Grenadians should be able to lay their head on the shoulder of another, especially as we're about to go grandchildren. With that, you will hear the representative. I'm talking at the representative of District 1, a chair district. For me, I will not talk yet. I will talk in grandchildren. But as we hear District 2 finish talking, District 3 representative, your own son, Jacob Sheppa Bibi, just walk in the second. So you will hear him to encourage you, to tell you all need to go grandchildren, all to be.
MC Kwaku, I mean, if they Kwaku, so that Mukupo, why I know I travel. Again, we've come to moon, and we come to celebrate the life of our late mother. Though we come to moon, but in the process, we have a reflection of her life. And because of that, there will be some interlude of music, dancing, celebration, joy, because of that. So when we dancing or asking them to play, it should not be a surprise that we are crying and we have to dance. When the man is born and live, whenever that person dies, people cry not because they will miss that person. They cry because of the life the person has lived. And so today, we come with that heavy heart to again say our sympathy to the family, to the children. The itinerary was shared. The itinerary leading to the burial, the removal, the book of condolence, the signing of the book of condolence, to the removal, to the travel to Grand Judah have all been shared, which I know all of us here are aware of. And because I represent directly the people that we are mourning, the people that we will be buried, I am your direct representatives. What I did when I got elected, I said these people or those that were killed, that were murdered 1990, will not allow it go unnoticed. Will ensure that those people get justice. And what I did, I mobilized on the 9th of September last year. We moved at the Freeport. We created the awareness. And we said they will have justice. And today,
can assure you that the war crimes code has been established. Those people were not killed through firing. They were murdered. It was a conspiracy against our people. They were disarmed peacefully. A certain government, a certain president was disarmed by peacekeepers, West African brothers. It was a conspiracy. And those persons were killed in cold blood. And we say we will not allow that go unnoticed. If the Congo, the rest of the people can celebrate those that were killed on the fire strike, we can do ours as well. We are not less of a people. So we started it, and they gone Decoration Day. We went to the Freeport. They asked us, did you get permit to come? I said, Decoration Day is a national holiday. And on national holiday, I don't need a permit. I don't need an authorization from the port manager to come and decorate my people. As far as I'm concerned, they were killed here. As far as I'm concerned, they were buried here. So whatsoever the graves are will come to decorate. So we went and decorated the Freeport. It's an awareness. We have to create that awareness for our parents that were killed. And today, I'm glad that the present president, had the courage, he had the fortitude to understand that these people need justice. And he agreed and signed and established the Wars and Economic Crimes Court. Those people, God first. I heard, I was not here, that after they assassinated Doe and the rest of the people, they added that they were going to take our people to Severlu in a convoy. How possible? What sense does that make? It was another plot to get rid of the rest of the people. But God is God. And because God has been good to us, let's use the opportunity to celebrate. Let's use the opportunity to unite. This is an opportunity that we can miss. Again, as I said, this is an opportunity for us to unite again. This is one car again, one Nigeria again. I'm seeing that happen. Our parents are here. Our leaders are here. Let's use the opportunity so that we become that strong force that the entire country is afraid of. Let's not gossip one another. Let's not backbite. Forget about I like that person, I don't like that person. This is the time to unite. And so as we'll be moving on. I know before me there were speakers. And before me there were wise people. So I can't say, oh, I know they have said it. As I look back, I see people with wisdom. They have said a lot. But again, I don't know some of the details. Some of the details because I know D1 can do a lot. And D2 as well. The superintendent is here. I know they can do a lot. As they will be doing a lot, we will be doing a lot too. So when you come to church late, you don't raise any progress. So I will consult them. And as I consult, we will come to talk before we leave. One thing I know is that we will go in convoy. One thing I know, we gave our parents a befitting burial. Glory to God that we will see the day. And when we see the day, oh man, that's why we say, my children, you have come. Oh man, Ghibli will say, welcome home. But that's why I would say, why so long? Ome Queen, we say, you come home, my children. Yeah. Who up? From Tucson, from Zaitan, from Kunemo, from Niao. All of them will say, yeah, thank you for bringing our children home. And they will celebrate whatsoever they are. And as I look beyond the sea, I see them celebrating. I see them celebrating not because we are moving. I see them celebrating because we are united. I see them celebrating because we have come together as a grandchildren. I see them celebrating because we have agreed as a family. I see them celebrating because they know that their children have agreed to unite. Thank you so much. Let's go together.
We do every block let's now. Take block one now. You know, yeah, I'm on one go be. I'm on one go swallow. Yeah, no. You wait that no cheap no. Yeah, no one thing. I said, I'll be. That about no akati. Emo, I'm grandchildren. You need, but no, baby. Come on. Swedrumu. Aklebedi adino bano yabo ya bi you know the way you go the la blow away you go the blow away you go and you are block you know able there so akra I pana able there kia zao so monyo sin am ye ko monyo mo ya ye mo ye yao mo no de me fi an aplo declare ye I proper able there because they not agree and you are aparumba able there ye uruaja mo awona ye amo sudan you go ati ye Christopher Bebele ye kuko uruaja mo ye wo ne Yamo Sultan or Nona, Yamo Gluon, Yamawa, Yaduana, you or no, you're near, near people, Uno, Yamo Gluon, Yama Wall, you know, from the ball. Oh, you go, Dana, Dodia Jana, Yama Plus, I'll bring it up for Daniel. So, I have the pleasure now to welcome our Rubini. After our Rubini will be the superintendent, the badge of the president.
Thank you. I will be very brief. Let me first greet the women of Grand Jada County and our officials over here present. Like I said, I will be very brief. The president founded what we call the Presidential Reburial Committee. And
I was appointed by the president on that committee to work with at the time, it was President Doe, the real burial of President Doe. Mami was in England at the time, we've been communicating. So I was working between the government and the family. And I thank God that after 2 successive governments, the government of Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and the government of George Weah, Women Boakai have decided to finally give a resting place to 2 presidents, President Tugger and President Doe. And so we're charged with the responsibility to come up with a budget and make sure that those 2 presidents are buried. President Tugger will be buried on the 1st of July at the Baptist Seminary. And we will be taking President Doe and now our mother to Grand will be buried on the 27th. What I just want to inform our people, because the honorable ambassador will come and he will wrap up everything. I just want to let you all know that the government has done very well. The government are making sure that the president will be given a decent burial. And so we need to actually congratulate President Boakai for thinking of giving our president, our son, our uncle, our brother, Dr. Samuel Kanye Doe, a final resting place. That, I believe, Crown people are very grateful. And so I just want to say here, like I said, I don't want to go too deep into some stuff now, but I want to assure every one of us that we'll go to Grand Jide, we'll bury our father, we'll bury our mother, and we'll be well taken care of. So thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. Marobere, we say thank you, and of course, a very big thank you to the government of His Excellency Joseph Numa Boakai for giving us this day. At this point, let's welcome here the Secretary. Popular demand. Popular demand. Family, members of the caucus, members of my local authority here present with me, other senior government officials, members of other auxiliary groups from Grand Jide residing in Monrovia, our women, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I want to say
a very big thank you to all of us for our involvement here. We have done well in all aspects. Let me use this occasion in the public man to thank President Boakai and his family first, and President Boakai and his government, the family of the Vice President, His Excellency Jeremiah Franco, for the enormous love they show to us as a people. It takes determined people. It takes reconcilers to do what they have done. Government have come and gone, but they decided to unite this country. They decided to console all of us. And this is how a nation is built. So I want to say a very big thanks to all of them. To all Nigerians, we have done what we have done. I will be leaving tomorrow. I'm going to grandchildren. And on Wednesday or next week, I'll come to receive you people unto myself. As the leader of the country, our people say when things are they happen, that when people can reconcile. My little sister, little brother, all the members of the family. A hint to a wise is quite sufficient. All of us understand the normal things that you do over the years. Israel will not come to heaven and talk to you. It's only God that will use people and to speak to you. In this public matter, I will say to you, let it go. To everything, there is a reason. God knows why it happened this way. And before I said, let me just tell you one short story. When I was a preacher man, because I'm a retired pastor, there was this king from the Seventh-day Adventist Church. He had his wife, she passed, and then he had one son left with him. Then he developed that culture. Whenever something happened, he always told his servants, everyone that came across him, thank God it happened that way. So he and his son lived in a compound, and there was a cook, a dietitian. Every time something happened with people come, Chief, they won't happy again the town. You say, thank God it happened that way. Then a day came, his dietitian, a cook, lost his mother. Then he went to the king, Chief, my man died. The king said, thank God it happened that way. And gave him sufficient money to bury his mother and he still have enough that stay with him. But he then took it to heart. Why will the king tell me? Thank God it happened that way. The king let us go to school, and every day he returns 5 minutes on the dot to drink his milk. And the milk should be on the table because he go to school. By that time, he should be back. On this day, When the king said, "Tell boy, I've been away," he said, "Okay." The king said, "Man, I will do it." So on the way back, he bought person that instantly will kill that child. So when he came back, Bob went to school. And when he was coming back, he prepared a meal and Bob began to that instead. So 5 minutes to 12, he didn't see him. 12 o'clock, he didn't see him. 10 minutes after 12, someone came knocking at the door. Boom, 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 boom. He said, "What happened?" He said, "Something happened to the king's son." He said, "What happened?" The boy was waiting now to see. "What happened?" He said, "The king's son had accident, he broke his 2 legs." Oh, no, I want to get out of my message. You can't go to the.
All right, that is Superintendent of Grand Judah speaking, Honorable Grant. He was I think, former superintendent of, former representative for District Number 3. He's now the superintendent of the county. So, ladies and gentlemen, we just playing the clip you saw there from the mat, the Nancy B. Doe mat on the 24th Street. The guys came from work. They stopped at the mat, and I think each district number 1, district number 2, district number 3. District number 3 is represented by Jacob Dibley. District 2, Marie Johnson. District 1 is Jeremiah Shoka. And then the senator over there, Thomas Yaya. They went there and they gave each of those districts gave 1 cow. Then deeply said, because when you enter Grand Judah, you're gonna go into toll time before you go to Zwedru and go to all the area Nyabo and those places. So deeply said that cow will be, it was because Nancy Doe body would sleep with Doe, actually it's the bones or whatever, would sleep in toll time. So that's why I have a big feast in toll time. We'll have a big feast in toll time. And they would celebrate them. Celebrate them the next morning, soon in the morning, they get up and start going. Because they don't want to enter Grand Judah in the night. Yeah, you carry the body, you don't want to enter enter the place in the night with a body and all that thing. They don't look good. So they're going to enter with the body in the morning. So they will leave, they will go into Bubble, the gold, and then go into the old town 2 zone, and from there to come back, and then to go to Zwedru and do what it can do. So that's it. But I these are a lot of talking going on. I like this little dance that Yaya threw in there. So let me give you the dance that Yaya threw in there. Those of you who coming, they got the cow tea or something, and then the person like Yaya would dance from there. He got to pass it to somebody, and that person he passed it to got to get up and dance. I didn't know first that I want to give you that thing you have to. So I think somewhere somebody gave me, I think, Isaac Zidi, the late Isaac Zidi's program funeral thing in Monrovia, and they gave me. And I was standing. I said, "What the heck I do?" And they said, "Man, you gotta go dance." Who he turn it into? Who he give it to? Who he get it to? You gotta give it to somebody. Let me bring it by it. Who he give it to? Let Let me bring it back here. He sort of give it to somebody. And the woman got the woman go give it. The woman go give it to somebody. The woman somebody do it to her, so she go and do it. So she go and give it to so she gave it to the spirit. So that woman gave it to him now. Go in there, show his talent. I don't see all love because they're dancing. I don't see people dancing.
No. Thomas Yaya Nimne? You talking about Thomas Yaya Nimne?
Yeah, Thomas Yaya dancing there.
Yeah, that Thomas Yaya Nimne dancing there.
Yeah. The baby dance, he danced it out over there. He did thing. He did later.
Let my boyfriend Demetrius speak to me now.
But just come in. What is it?
I want to be arguing and doing, mommy. You don't want to speak to each other.
No friends. I have no enemies. So let me speak to my girlfriend. Maise, how you doing?
I'm alright.
Thank God I met you here tonight because I've been wanting to hear from you since the fundraising. I said as soon as she join here, we'll get the last money we're looking for. Thank God. Welcome. But if you see my face, these days, if you see my face, listen, if you see my face on Print Double Show, these days, that money business me are here for. And thank God he got more audience tonight. When we're raising fund the other night, the audience went down small, but the audience, from what I saw tonight, I know we can use the opportunity to.
You want to raise fund tonight? No, man. Let's talk politics, man. I lead the race.
My man, yeah, politics. But Prince, they think that before us, that end, yeah.
On the show to raise fund tonight, I'm one of them.
No, Prince, please give me a chance. When you give me few times, maybe some people be encouraged.
Prince, get my boyfriend channel and talk.
Some people be encouraged to get small thing tonight too. I mean, there are some people that don't even have the information up to now. And then, I mean, the good thing, Prince, you have a very big audience. And people that listen to your show.
That book coming, we're discussing document upon documents tonight. So,
okay, yeah, we'll be part of the discussions. But at the same time, before book come in, let me just use the opportunity to send my message forward to the listening audience. Okay, thank you, Mr. Dover. Okay, so to all of you that watching Print Double Show this evening, wherever you find yourself, whether in the morning, in the day, everywhere you find yourself, we say thank God. We bring you greetings from the committee that is responsible to raise funds for the homegrown Manonese Bido and the remains of the remains of the late President Samuel Kanyando. This committee was set up by the Grand Jury Association in the Americas, and we've been calling on every world meeting Liberians in the diaspora to help with a contribution. The deadline is set for the 20th. Today being the 17th, 3 days from now will climax the collection. So we encouraging you wherever you find yourself today. We ask that God touch your heart. If you are not made a contribution or you made contribution but you still want to make more, of course I'm a God-fearing child. That's why God kept me. That's why He's still keeping me in up to now. Well, do you know what I passed through during the war? I saw all the war I fought in Liberia, 1990 from 1989 to April 6 to 1994. 1994, the Crown Madigo split, the Charles Drew incident, the April 6, Roosevelt Johnson arrest, the September 18. I went through all the war in Liberia.
They may say you need a show to reconcile Joe and Mommy from
Then you go to a who show. Then you go to a who show. The men are talking about it.
And then when they Gissing Kamara say why we didn't request why you guys did not request Joe's participation involvement? Where would we request Joe? In a yard or not in a yard? So should I go?
So I don't think they are. I don't think your statement. But I don't think your statement referring to you, Prince. She was asking when the superintendent was speaking. I think that when she wrote that statement.
Oh, this one.
Why did
you put my name there? You don't see Prince Double. I mean, asking.
Oh, okay.
Like Gibson Kamara, he asking me why we didn't request the participation involvement.
Well, I don't want to speak to Prince Double as a journalist. He had it right. But for me,
the guy says Zoe should have taken the lead to go on the mat instead of staying away up to this time too. I do not really think those wise people on the mat will sit there for Mommy to tell Zoe to leave. But it had taken too long. So what the guy saying too, I want to agree with the man. There's no way you're gonna have a mat. And all those sitting there, and Joe came in and say leave.
But can I come in, Prince?
Come in.
Okay.
We want to show everybody looking at my girl. Leave here, Benny.
Leave the hair now.
Yeah, we want to show.
I want be fine in front of Dimitri. You don't have my secret, but I want to know you.
You're finished. You're doing Dimitri. You can call each other.
So this is it, right, Prince? Something I don't understand about what people and the so-called tradition they're talking about. How can you dictate to a person who grieving their mom? They have full right. So that tradition, like Tomo Yaya spoke early today, he said some things he said, I'm not going to get into it because I'm going to have my own show on my platform tomorrow by God's grace. You don't force people. The people got to understand. Even the heirs knows that if they want to do anything, they will consult mommy or junior, the immediate family, the children, before tradition even start doing things. So why they come in front and say, when someone put it, mommy will not refuse. Mommy has full right to refuse. So you start taking it as you're dictating to people.
What he said, he said, mommy has all right to refuse any gift.
Of course.
Mommy even have the right to insult whoever she thinks is responsible for her mom's death. I mean, going popular and insult. Yaya who said it? I can play the tape.
I saw it. I saw the thing. I share a long time.
Later on, she can go and relax herself. So after that interview with Spoon last Tuesday, I think about 1 week ago now, right in when she was leaving the studio, we spoke. And she said she feels fine now. That she can go and bury her parents. She feels relief. She's okay. After that particular show on Tuesday, we spoke right after that show. I saw who with her, and then she called. Oh, I got some people here at this time because it was late. So after 7, so after 11 over there. And then she said, I feel fine. I'm relieved that I did what I, by going on the show and expressing myself, saying these things, it's out of my heart. Now that I can bury my mom with these things out, the world know. That's what she said. I said, okay. Because I tried to, talk her into not going. She said, no, I have to go. I have to speak. So then, that's the right. She has the right to speak. And she has the right to refuse gifts. I don't know why some of our brothers and some of our friends have an issue with this thing. until they can sit on, they make sure, they don't make sure normally, but they're making Facebook show and insulting and talking down on the lady for refusing gifts.
Because these people are people who don't have respect for themselves.
I don't
who don't stick to the issues.
Somebody want to give me money. I say, I don't want it. You want to give me shirt? I don't want it. You want to give me car? I don't want it.
Period.
If I want to take Demetri, I take it. That's my right.
That's a choice.
So it's difficult for people to understand some of the people's behavior. Oh, you must accept it. Why she has refused the president's gift? The girl refused the vice president of the Republic of Liberia, the current vice president, demand his request. He said it. And I spoke to her. She said, I told him, no, it won't happen. I won't do it. And then people say, why did why she refused the vice president request? She said, because that's a right.
That's a right.
That's a right to refuse it. And that's
you
a right to
infringe
no.
the English word.
Everything the man said and said, yes. She said, no, I'm not going to do that.
You do not infringe on people's right. That's the English word.
Do that.
You don't infringe. Come on. They went to school but got nothing for brain but mud.
Your choice is to criticize, but not to insult, man, Benjamin, man. Why would you insult her? You can criticize her. You can say, you can criticize, but you can insult the lady because she refused a gift. If you insult someone for refusing a gift, then you're insulting yourself. I can criticize you. I say, well, is that the best timing? You should have did this, you should have done that. But Benjamin, let me ask you, when you are in a town and they say somebody killed your mom, they wish your mom. Okay, your mom actually literally told you that this person wished me, and that person comes on your mom's area or wherever and brought some sheep, goat, and thing. Will you accept it? Will you accept it? I'm asking now, Demetri. They say somebody wished my mom. I know your mom died, so that means my mom who died.
My mom died. My father died. Don't be afraid.
In the town,
my mom, my father died. I'm fatherless. I'm motherless.
So they say, if someone, I will not. You say I will not, but you don't hear that the girl say her mom cried on joy. We have to give her equal money, and we are refused, and her mom was in need at that time. So therefore, he brought gifts. She refused the gifts. If somebody in the town wish my mom, that person come the mile. Not even a lot of person around my house before they even bring gifts. So they put it in your like bring people's shoes. We won't wear people's shoes. But your own shoe, then when they give it to you, burn your feet.
They can't wear it.
Your own shoe are not wear it. Because I'm very sure, Bobby, I can send a link. We're not taking call. I'm getting a link to you. I send a link to Hillary Toady. My Nivelle Toady.
Well,
I mean, I told you to now we're talking with they up fundraiser for.
Yeah, I know, Prince. I know you will still want to ask the people out there.
So that's it. The lady, so you see the lady, she's actually let trouble. Saying Yaya thought and she tell or thing and put on Yaya son. But let we see this man. This our other VP dancing. He is now our president in our county.
The superintendent. The superintendent.
The superintendent. I was saying when you be dancing, say you ain't going further. Yeah, all of them minutes to play hand away.
Yeah. Pray how your internet behaving that you keep going to that.
Amen.
Your internet shopping, bro. Don't even to that.
That's the superintendent of Bazan District and the development superintendent right there.
Who the guy with his hand?
The guy with the shirt right there, division body. That's his development superintendent. The one that dancing now. So when they Zongwe did not dance, Bazan District superintendent Zongwe did not dance.
Only Zongwe.
The guy with the brown suit there is Zongwe.
But
The guy with the brown suit was coming. You want me to say a link?
Yeah, you can send it to me.
The guy.
If one hasn't come yet, then you must send us while we stay on Zoom.
Yeah, we send a link.
Okay.
One guy got out in the brown suit about a dance.
That's Zongwe. He's from the Bazan District. He's the superintendent of Bazan District.
But the guys from Bazan can dance and sing though. That's what I noticed. You got bubble singers here?
What are you talking about? So all these singers now that are bubble singer, Kalu that bubble singer, Petit Mora bubble singer. But that's a bubble singer. That's Zongwe. Who was Zongwe dancing? Okay, that could have been too. That could have no. What do you call?
Money photo. My man, I think I sent a link for you. Gotta click on the link account. Nobody else can buy it. The guy who dancing with that John now you.
That is single, that the guy who can single.
Yeah.
I think the president for the acting president of the women. That the women acting president. Grand leader women acting president. Then we should give it down there. Who look like Jacob DB down there? It's a great occasion though.
Yep. You got a came from work and you pass on the mud. They
went there to brief. They went there to brief the people, their family, and to get a state of affair.
So what Joe meant by when they talked about DNA, the first one. When they talk about DNA, Why did he say, listen to him in this?
When our dear mother passed on the 21st of May, 2025, Madam Leslie B. coincided with the former president, State Senator Reed Barrett. Everything my dear sister, with myself, shared the same grandparent. He said about me. I don't have to explain it to you. God doesn't make mistake. Our voice 73, few of voice 74. So God made me to come first. So it means I should be the head. I will be the head. It's not my material system. All of personalities, government officials, Nigerians, different tribes. We have 16 tribes in Liberia. Man on the ground, the bottom 15. More than 15 tribes in Liberia. All of my friends from the different counties, they are potential people and wherever now people in the republic. So the place calls on me to reconsider my decision that your uncle who suffered for this country, who was killed in cold blood, with other Nigerians, and thank God to the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Yuma Baka, to give with a Nigerian who wrote a petition that Samuel Doe, who other people complained at the time that you're wicked, you're corrupt, you're the broad warfare, which of course some of you sit there today, you're moralless, fatherless. There are the government, but Joseph Yuma Baka being one of the indigenous presidents, decided to give our former president, our dear uncle, our dear brother, dear friend, dear kinsman, of defending bearer, a read bearer. And for those of us to be insulting one another on social media, those that have asked me, I'll call you this evening. I will start with the female who calls I've been receiving. The result done. When my sister decided to go on social media called school to insult me from head to toe, she was the first person that please called me. I said, hello, she said, be calm. Please don't call the phone and get money. Don't say you're coming back. I know you're listening or listening to me. She embarrassed me like a son, my brother. By the time she got the call, my big brother, Mr. J, called me. As they said it together. They are just second between the call. That your Charlie people together, no problem. I go low, my uncle Benedict, like your Charlie, Abigail, yeah, and all of them fight there. Please don't talk. Don't talk. Thursday night, 20 minutes to the time, I received a call from the bombing Senior Senator Edwin W. Snow. Says so. Please, what I hear, don't want to show. Now, brother will speak for you. You've been working with us, you've been working together for the past 20 some more years. We know you. Morgan cannot be a lion here. What I say about you are true. Ever since tonight, some of you calling to say thank you, my dear, thank you for exposing your own relative. But we know you, leave me, my brother. Personalities, including my dear brother, who and I worked together for 13 or 14 years before God will let me up today to be the second person and more than 5.5 million Liberian. His Excellency the Honorable Vice President Jeremiah Banku. He called me from Germany for almost 15 minutes. So I told him, Mr. Vice President, I'm a supporter, I'm a sympathizer, I'm a well wishers. I know the way you're talking, like Excellency, when you join it as president join anything like you. But now you're talking to me as big brother, I'm not talking about Vice President, you say like Vice President. That's the boy. I went, I told him, I came up to our stuff. When I come my wife, say we have had a husband, he never went on the show. Now he make show and talk to the citizens, more especially the support. I said, okay. He needed a place for on him. I got other people. So today, I call you. The one is very simple. People causing me out there, they can help me. People say good day for me, you can be happy. But I can assure all of you, Mommy, she's not my friend. No, not just go from grandchildren there. No. We share the same grandparents.
Sister.
Now they are not alive. But the mean, the blood. Today, we say don't forget to come and do.
This is the part that I want you to listen to after he said that Mommy that his sister. He said Mommy that I'm his friend, that his sister. Then he can't stop there. He did not stop there. He said today, according to Zoe, when the people say they can't do DNA, he will run there. Mommy name will be Jackie. Listen to him. Dimitri, you need to tell what your man meant.
DNA. I'll be the first person to get online. You can be Chai Joe's son. You can be Mommy. You can be Samuel Joe's daughter or daughters, sons. Some of them will be afraid to do that DNA.
Why he went that low? Why did he go that low? Why did he? Is there some rumor in the Bowl gathering, your Bowl man, and I want to ask you, is there some rumor in the Bowl gathering, Anthony, I don't know, Richard, I will do this now, that somebody from
the Bowl Abadori, my man, them a second
why you talk about DNA in our play? DNA, Dicky, or Daniel, DNA, been a quarter old man and no people in here.
Prince, can I come in a little bit?
Come in.
So if you have nothing absolute to say, you talk out of your head. And that's absolutely what happened to that dude. And again, I think Zoe is, for the past time I have been, hearing about him and observing him, is that he don't know how to talk.
1 minute on the lady thing, I'll bring you.
He does not know how to talk. He cannot.
I mean, there's an open mic. You want open mic? You want to join the mic? Tell me, say, test me. People who join the link. You got me apply with me. You want a link? Say I want a link. Go ahead, my sister.
So the thing about it, he doesn't know how to talk. He cannot express himself. He doesn't know how to talk. So this is why sometimes when even in the house there, you can hear Zoe talking. I don't even know how he got a position. When you get money, you can get position. But Zoe does not talk. He's not a person who speaks. And it's a pity, it's so pitiful to a extent that I try to question myself. How did he become a senator? Because everything he's saying about DNA, when you are lack of what to say, and shame has overtaken you.
It just surprised me that
okay, this is what he's trying to say. He's trying to say that if they come,
so he can't talk.
Okay, this is it. Let me say about that DNA part. For what I took from that DNA part, this is what Zoe is simply trying to tell us. We Grenadians. So the man has been, he have been humiliated, shamed all over the place. So he's saying this thing to take the shame from his face. So what he's trying to say simply is that he forget to know that there's a woman that born him. Now he telling mommy them indirectly that if they go for DNA, there's a chance that they will not be those children. They will not be those children.
That's what I gathered from that whole conversation. But
that's what he's saying. If they go for DNA, mommy will not be those children. That's what he said. Simple as that. Common logic, but it's not common for everybody. But literally, that's what he said.
It could be those children, 50%. It could not be those children. I think that's what I gathered from that too. But let's listen to Evangeline Mommy Ka. She was going to be Evangeline Mommy Double, but she refused.
Oh, I said, Maria boy.
Long time. I'll 5 o'clock, you yeah.
How far? Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, we let it speak. We got let you speak.
How you doing?
We're doing fine.
Yeah.
Hello.
Everyone. Yes.
Wow, my business long time we ain't talk.
Back here, because as you know, our tradition was on the floor. You don't sort of be arguing or whatever.
Yeah.
So just shame, and he's steady. That's all he's going through. The whole time, so much people, oh yeah, you got a new friend. I don't know whether they put in people's legs for people to talk. Not everybody can go to Labrador and be asking Zoe for a car for them to carry you out. Some of our people, what they can do when something is wrong, they will pretend for them behind closed doors, they will be talking. So it's so wrong. If just because when a woman alive, when a woman is alive or something, her husband dies, she doesn't have no protector as a man, then any raccoon from the floor, they can just knock and put their mouth on her. So they were living with their brother, with a cousin, that the old man used to cook for them. You can ask Mr. Chetty, you look at right in Iowa here. Not because her husband is not there today, and you are senator, so you must be there respecting her. First of all, let's ask why is it that every time it's only you zone name into negativity in that Grenadian. Why? They politics the 18 Grenadian, the other time when Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was our president, our people in JA, zone name was inside. Coincidentally, our any president get there, so flip on the other side. The other time again when the young man got disappeared in the bush there, zoning was inside. When Mr. Eros Madison, something on the neck came on radio, on TV, live as they get a video, accusing the same zone man. So why is that all your friends who represented on our side, we can hear the name? Only you. That's what we should be asking ourselves. And another thing, we should, just because it's not our mom, biological mother, that's our daughter. That's our, it's so long somebody is grown enough to be your mother, he's saying, mommy, that is sister quote. But you have their respect for your mother. You've been hitting it, you hit the ground that they won't walk on. And now they say she died. The whole time she was living and sick, never spoke with her. According to mommy, she went to your house, kneel down to apologize or whatever. You still speak to her. And now she no longer alive. You passing around, chastising the children. Because if you nobody stand back there or they get somebody that will stand up to your bull crap. But some of us will talk. And I'm not ready yet. They can have their voodoo African medicine or whatever, but God comes first, and God is.
Something going on with the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Joe got trying to get on, but he got to put your camera on or you put your.
Cherry try to hack our line.
one of your things. Oh, you're telling me here you backstage, but one of your
Oh
devices.
yeah, I forget. Telling our Zoe man. So he's one of the Russian here.
So Anthony, welcome.
Thank you, Prince. I told you the other day when we played a particular video you just played that Zoe has something to say. He's afraid to say. There is something that is bothering Zoe. He wants to talk,
But he will confess one day.
but he doesn't know how to start the conversation. Everything Zoe was trying to say over there, that's not what Zoe intended to say. So you were
Yes.
just saying things, it was just coming out. That whole DNA thing was never thing that he thought about. It just came out. He in the process of saying what he was saying, he got frustrated and he tried to talk down on the children. They do
Yes.
business. What you're doing, they do business. I'm the real do. You're not real do. That's what he said.
Yes.
That's why everybody said that I'm the real do because my mother, I have a do and myself share the same mother, right? Or we share the same grandparent. So I'm the true lineage. Some of you that you don't want, you'll be having skepticism of doing the DNA. There is a possibility of you could be or not be. But for me,
Yes.
I'm a direct lineage. That's what he said. That's
And you
exactly what
forget
he
to
said.
blow a pan and a Zoe do. A pan and a
And
do.
and for him to have gone that route, it clearly speaks to the effect that there's something bothering this guy. He tried to suppress it. It can't be suppressed.
Right.
And so he has to be dismissive,
Right.
condescending, and uncuffed at the same time.
Right.
So, in other words, they ain't nobody. They're not the real family. I'm the real man. Until Zoe address these circumstances, there's nothing good he's gonna say. Zoe is that kind of flamboyant person when he's somewhere. That's not the kind of Zoe that I know who spoke in this particular video. Zoe is this flamboyant guy. I'm the guy. I got the key to Grand Chile County, kind of guy. It was not the Zoe in this particular video. It was this Zoe who was intense internally, but we're trying to find a way to express that, but could not formulate exactly what to say. So you will get jumping from topic to topic, right? That person call you, the other person call you, Ellen Snow call you.
They are irrelevant.
Let me
Irrelevant.
just say this: what kind of civilized, decent, well thoughtful person would do that?
Yes. Right.
Oh, the other person call me, and the other person call me, and the other person call
Yes.
me. Who cares?
Nobody give a 2
The
cents.
crux of the matter here, first of all, you are the longest serving lawmaker
You have
of
to
our
know that the
country.
man was speaking to his supporters in the yard. So you have to tell his supporters what all those things. Maybe they call him or what he went and called a meeting. That was a meeting.
Yeah, but Prince,
sympathize, people who affiliated
Prince,
with.
let me say this here, right? Let me say this here, right?
So he was explaining it to them. Well,
I understand, but Prince, first and foremost, Zoe invited media there.
Right.
Well, the media went by himself.
No, the reader did not go there. Zoe like attention. I keep telling you, he's this kind of guy who is very flamboyant. He wants to be. Zoe even said he got the key to Benji there. He says that all the time.
Please leave your message for
The longest serving lawmaker of our county can beat his chest of a vocational training center that creating petty trade for our brothers and sisters to give them, a lifeline. He can boast of those things. You know what he can boast of? A buy baby top.
Yes.
What kind of lawmaker boast of buying baby top?
Well, it's not what we are talking tonight, dude.
No, but I mean that's the nature he does. I'm telling you that he was not in that space where he does those things. So look at how he left the whole conversation talking about. If they talk about DNA, they that said they're not too sure if the real daughter that way man said. Why will you go that low?
Very low, below the belt.
Hey, you see notice that nothing do there's something that our chairman may not be 100% daughter.
Exactly.
Maybe that's what he's thinking. I don't
That's
know.
what he did. Indirectly. That's it. We shouldn't be afraid to say it.
when you
let Demetrio tell us.
yeah, let me end it with this, right? When you following legal case, right, and either the defense lawyer or the prosecutor team, if they are losing the case, you know what they try to do? They try to talk down the other legal team that they don't know what they're talking about and are innovating in fashion. That's what they do in court, just to George Zimmerman, lawyer, did it to Trevor Martin, lawyer, he did it to the prosecutor in the case. And that's what Zoe is doing right now. People who is losing the gravity of things, they throw anything that is and hope that something sticks. Come in here, big brother.
Well, thank you, Prince. Thank you, all of you, the panelists tonight. The reason I'm sitting quietly looking is because we are in the town of Mooney right now. We the people from Grand Union County,
Yeah,
and so we've been
I'm
using.
getting some breaking news here that the senator is out of the country. He's probably on his way to France.
Okay.
Can you imagine that kind of thing?
So the reason I'm quiet, like I said again, for the past weeks or month, we've been mourning for our former first lady. Coincidentally, they added our father, the late Samuel Kanyado, somebody who, like I say, I can say here tonight and explain that have no ends. There are a lot of people that don't even know. They ask question what Samuel Doe have done, and I can tell anybody 200% things that Samuel Doe did to get some of us to where we are tonight, and the entire country. So these two people, we are mourning for them, because the remains of Samuel Doe will be removed and reburied in Swedru, and the madam herself. So we've been active on the platform, collecting Sebido.
We're not hearing you. We're not hearing you. Anthony, somebody say, oh, Anthony, yeah.
You're not
We're not hearing you. Talk now.
You're not hearing
My
me?
dear friend Eugenia.
Hearing you
Eugenia,
now.
thanks for following.
Also, I said all my appearance on the platform for now will be strictly to raising fund, encouraging our people to raise fund for the homegoing of our mother and our father. When the other time will come, maybe I will participate in the political
Yeah, but
politics.
tonight I told you we are discussing the tips.
So I'm looking.
So you
So
want to be
Prince,
part of discussing the
I'm
tips?
not.
You can
So
be
Prince,
here.
honestly speaking, let me tell you now. Since I was born, all I know, Samuel Doe have four children with Nancy Doe. That's all I know. Whether the children were not they from heaven, they come from earth. There is nothing that I know. I know that Samuel Doe and Nancy Doe. I worked with Nancy Doe for some good number of years. That's what I know. That how far I can stop. I'm not in the family. I don't know what is going on. But I just asking everybody, let us make our contribution to bury our former first lady.
Yeah, we
And
always do fundraiser here.
yeah,
We did
please.
it Sunday. We didn't do it yesterday. We'll do it tomorrow, and maybe Thursday or Friday or Saturday or something like that. But we'll get a schedule set up to you guys. So let's listen to Madam Miss Tar. I can't say Madam Tar, Miss Tar. Then for go to Mercy Garo, who say or Nina Facebook Nina Mercy Garo. I don't know if she get any other name. Go ahead, man.
Oh, I was speaking. I don't know how the phone called. I don't know
Yeah,
where
that
I
Sally
was.
call and then the phone, yeah, Jim.
Yes, as I said, he so should leave our children alone. The same way he coming from his mom's stomach, that how mommy they're coming from our daughter, our mom, our auntie's stomach. Yeah, you can't now speak to the woman not because her husband is no longer alive and she don't have strong men beyond her. So any chicken move from the floor, they must just be there respecting the children, the wife. And us here we have our mother. Nobody will take it from anyone. He's so if you die, you call the woman mommy that is sister, but you've been there respecting the woman. Say that man went die because nobody there to speak for her again. So you've been bullying she and her children. And they said they don't want to be bothered with you. Have a several seat, go have a seat and sit down. It's not force you have to, because everything you do, it not because it's coming from your heart, it's because you're looking for publicity. You alone, so the 18 people that were in prison, Madison Guyon, in the winner, what you walk on their past bandia, they were in the winner, and there, and then I do more. I tell you, you know, you know, the word group, but one and we there no so about and nobody should generalize it, but we're down all bubble people. Now, and then you shouldn't, if somebody do something, we should stick on our person and talk about that and not generalize. That's wrong, because now everybody in bubble clan dislike or like him or get along with him. Those that go to library, get them small one car to be running around. Some of your vets that people talking about him, but you tell him too. They start being petty and leave the children alone. Now people will be like, oh yeah, you have to make peace when bad news come. But it depends. If you still going around talking all these nonsense, how you expect the children then to say, okay, you gotta go to our cousin and do this? And you saying you came from your mom's stomach, that how they came from their mom's stomach too, and how do we know we can't do DNA for you too? What do you think that the old man again is something on the side with your pa? And I'm not saying she did, but stop bullying our children, leave them alone. Your power where you get, keep it to yourself. There God continue. All the things that if you good or bad, God will show you. And that's why exactly He's doing to you. You look light down. But right the thing that you are supposed to be heading it. But greed, they will want to sat there for you. When you are staying with your brother, you and Mr. Chedi Loka. You're in a house, the woman cooking for you, that how you they respect her until since her husband left the earth. She even went to you, kneel down to you. Woman, what can give birth to you? But you be talking to her because you feel that the husband is around again to talk to you. Well, you can go talk to the girlfriend, then when you have children back. That only the woman, because what? She's a country woman or she dated a woman, so you feel anybody walk up on the floor, they respect her, and you want your children to stay back. And for those that hate us, that talk, mommy doing to that girl, how she spoke. She never met. He said it that my first time meeting you. And these are the things when you went over there, if you're going to say, man, your husband said, your bar, or even as something I will call you later. I don't think mommy you're going to get mad, but it's the thing that she said. And he said that what make up that. And when she went on school, I think mommy she's a person, she will tell you it, and she finished with it. But so going around, how do we make peace when you still going around trying to instigate? Instead of sitting there and saying, let's talk the thing, a family thing. So, I just want to lose it out. I tell you, I don't do you. There no de you. We be the kuya now. We now loan on your soil with power. With the you, the will bleed you. That's why I get to say to so.
You don't see that plan.
I'm telling him he is so.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Droga.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what's going on, but you're not coming on the thing.
No, forget I can talk.
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, Prince, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I know that, as our tradition dictates, we are all bereaved. But then the people want to politicize, while we all mourning, so we have to come in to talk. The first thing I want to say here, my sister who just talked, maybe they don't know me too. The metro is on your line there. The old man that you say I live with, I don't even know her. She didn't know me. I think she was on print the show one time. She was thinking about my knee. She only know Konedoga. She doesn't know me. And also she said Konedoga. So she wanted to say Konedoga, so then mommy said Konedoga. And also I just want to denounce her. I just want to correct that mistake. The people and myself, we are not related. So you should know, Zoe and myself, we are related from Zoe father side, not from his mother side. I don't know. Those people, as a matter of fact, those sisters married to my father. That's all. But I never went to Morovia. Before I went to Morovia, that was 1985. So let me just register that. So I don't live with the people. All the people live with the people in America. And, you know, then all of them came to America. I never live with them.
I'm not related to the people. Let me just make it clear because Mommy said they're not the woman who go for charity look at them, they can carry my name. So I just want everybody that listen, Nigerians that listening, those of you who are in Morovia, some of you you're listening tonight, those of you who are living in BDC, I never live with those. You know, if I live with those, that time they are going to be America, I was saying, or maybe they are going to find my ways elsewhere. People to come here to say, oh yes, the people, you know, because what all you're saying now is that you see who in my stomach, the woman is dead. You don't know me. I never been, you know, all the Bible people know that I never live with you. Yeah, we're not living with them. So let me just make it crystal clear so that Grandida will listen and carry it.
I hear you, actually. I hear you.
I just want to make it clear, yeah, because sometimes you don't even know us, you don't know how the family looks like. So, Prince, you see, you know, it baffles me a lot. As I hear people tonight, you know, are we money or, you know, Demetre is a traditionalist. It's not time to be attacking people. If you feel that you are money, you sort of sit down and move. You know, they got different way of money. So when somebody will come here to, you know, open show, you know, what we sort of be talking about contribution and whatsoever, you know, how people will do things, they will come and attack. And these are the same people. Friend message to use a man scenario. These are the same people that been attacking you from day one and nothing can happen. So you're still attacking. It can't work. Some of you that you promote, you know, because you know when you attacking somebody all the time, and you know you are promoting the person during the election year. I told you the same thing. I said you should forget about attacking those people because when you're doing it, then you the one giving the person the blessing. And these are the things you continue. You know, you continue it. I don't care what you do. You know, life. Everybody living their life. I just want to advise my Google people on your show. You know, but for Anthony Gay. Say, I want to come. Yes, only now. Anthony Gay, you been talking about Zoe. You been talking about Zoe. They will not make you talk. You will still be the height. Nothing will add on you.
What a man I gotta do? What a man I gotta do?
All the way to Japan, they will not say Anthony okay, talk about Zoe. We may to talk it. You see what I told you before? I said politics is dynamic. It's not static. And we all were on we all met down there. That's why they call politics. That's a big deal of politics. You myself will not be on the same side today. Then tomorrow we might be on the same side. So you don't.
You will always be my big brother. You will always be my big brother.
Yes. But what I want to tell you, you guys are decent people. You think when you got one be representative? The lady who talking down there, yeah, Mary Johnson down there. You can go and remove the man. You know, for yourself, I want to bring so down. You keep back to there, no.
So Charlie Droga, the man as senator, he made a tape where he called people in the yard, and he and the things he said in the tape. That's where we playing. The man as senator, go Canada is representing us.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
So let me turn now. So when you don't want us to talk about our senator, then you are getting it wrong. It's our senator.
Don't get me wrong.
So we will talk about our senators, our leaders. We will talk about them. You know what time we talk about Chelsea Green here?
And you know you're talking to the incoming senator too.
Even the police director in Grand Gila County, we talk about him until they make him on the show to explain himself. So we talk. So call a press. He called families. He called because I saw the Kunamo. I saw my cousin there, Paul Woody, and my baby and Joe Taddy. And then he called the other people and he was explaining things to the people and things he said. That's a question I'm asking there. What did he meant?
And that question, let me just tell you something. What I'm trying to tell my brothers and sisters on the line here, I know, Joey is a public figure. It's subject to criticism. I know, but they got constructive criticism and the choice of words. You know, there are some words they use.
Friend of all, pause. Let me come in. Okay, just silence me like that.
Personal
Right.
attacks. Personal attacks is different from criticism.
Yeah.
But let me just tell you one thing. So-called people here, that's a movement members. And if you're trying to break down the relationship, anybody can do that. He's trying to tell his supporters whether or not the decision you want to take.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's not going to France. So it's in Abidjan. He went for board meetings, chairman on the public utility and state enterprise. So they went for board meeting in Abidjan. So we'll be in Morocco by Friday. So sometimes when you get your news, you do follow up, they know.
I say unconfirmed report. He not in Ali, not in Morocco.
Yeah. He lied. So say, yeah, mommy, because the same parent that take it to it, that something do to you know what they do them when they doing their family business. I don't put myself there, because I have that experience, and God so blessed me 2014. When Joe told me that I should come down, so we will do campaign. I saw Giando pass in the Moya. As a matter of fact, I want to introduce Giando in the Moya people meeting. So I said, no, Giando in our race. So if you want for me to come to run your campaign, get Giando in school already down there. They say, my kid, 20,000 so you go back to school. Let them go to school. But other than that, I know you're not going to get friendly. So I don't want to be part of it. The same thing I told there are other people that put their set there, they did all that of thing. At the end of the day, when I went Morocco, when Zoe and Gian were lecturing Isa, I was sitting there also. Then they are getting a great children. Those people that flower that they are own luck in their family. You hear me? So nobody, whether they do deal, they each other, before you go load it. The merryman who sitting down there, he knows that. You can even say that he's going here. We be proud when you go low, we must have thought you say no, you go buy it. We talking here. So somebody, nobody can call mommy. You can't be Catholic more than the Pope. Yeah, man. You can't be so. You can't be more than so. Nobody. That one woman, one man children. At least when they were going to say, oh, it's from Pasa, then that different thing. But from the other side, that woman can born the children. That one. What we try to say down there, even some other in America or some other, I get the children, I get the other children. You go do DNA, so when they finish doing DNA, the next day they will not even talk, they will not go to work. Anybody can say it. You hear me? Anybody can say it. Because when a woman can claim children to say, why you see American folk can say woman should claim children all the time, except when there's no way. Because a woman is the one that brings the children forth. We the man there, we can say yes. When woman say they want for you, it's for you. When woman say they want for you, it's not for you.
I have a question for you, Challenge.
What's the question?
Yeah, it's my question for you, Challenge.
Anthony Gay, because our sister Moshe Garo wanted to speak, but our sister here on the line, when she leave the line, then we'll go discuss on channel and eventually leave the line, then we can discuss among ourselves and cut the thing off. I want to get out of here about 10:40 like that best. So
somebody say they have a question for me.
Yeah, Anthony, but he kind of busy now because.
No, I have a question. Hold on, let me ask my question. So Chere, in all fairness, given the circumstances that it's ongoing, you think Bazo throwing that tantrum by saying, I'll be the first in the land that didn't want to be, checking on us if they ask for DNA, you think it was appropriate given this particular atmosphere?
The same question what Nasser was asking. Is that the venue to say that?
I want you to repeat the question. So what is Zoe say?
When Zoe said when it comes to DNA, he will be the first on the line. Then Nancy,
so it's not referring to Mami there. So referring to people who surrounding Mami. No, we are all for two zone. So it's not talking to Mami.
What you call it? Mention Mami.
First of all, my dear big brother Charles Mr. Juluga, you are not talking to 14, 15-year-old children in here. Okay?
The man said Chai Do, I think he said Chai children and Sami children.
The man specifically said Sami children.
Sammy daughters.
Yeah.
Daughter
So
and
you first said daughter and son, then you said daughters and son.
he called
He went back saying that.
and called Sammy Ni.
Yeah, so he specifically put that out there. He was very direct. It was not a general statement. He was very precise as to what he was saying.
What that statement? What it means to you guys? What you trying to depict? What you guys trying to say?
It's not me depicting it. It's what he said.
Is there a gap in the mind that either mommy is not Doe's daughter?
Yeah.
Well, if anybody thinks that way, then I don't think so.
But you say you thought I was just you say even in America, people are having 13 children. When they go do DNA, they may not even. You say you alluded to that.
No, actually, I don't know whether you have children. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yes, I have children. My first one in the military.
Okay, let me just tell you one thing. When your children went for DNA, you can worry more than one more. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say.
Prince, can
I come in? That is if you don't trust your partner, then why will you worry? Why will you worry?
Well, actually, I'm not saying for my father. I say I myself. If you're sending for your children in Africa, no, actually, let's be realistic. What I'm saying here, I think Prince is listening to me, Dimitri is listening. Any man, the way you must say on the line and now when most children go for DNA, you think most will worry because she the one is from in your stomach.
So then what Joe would say? That's what then implies that is he implying that there's a doubt in the mind of the family that
I'm not clarifying those doubts.
Okay.
I don't know, but I'm not clarifying those doubts. I'm just trying to tell you, because you asked me a question about, children. So I just try to, give my own experience. That we, the man, we can worry with them. Children want for them.
The woman will be 100%.
Yeah, woman will be 100% because that woman get the children. But you, the man, maybe you get children from different mother. Then when they went for DNA, I think we in the American years, some people say, all of people bad people, at the end of the day. Then they become a doctor child. That's what I'm trying to say. But woman, when they go for DNA, woman can worry. That's what I'm trying to say, Anthony. Okay. But besides that, what's also in our maybe in 2 ways. You know what I mean? In 2 ways. He got one definition.
So now you want to speculate, man? They be in 2 ways.
I already said from the beginning of the message, man, he said, Mommy, that is sister.
Yeah.
So your question I have for you: if Mommy is a sister, why would he disrespect? Why would he disrespect their mother?
He didn't call nobody.
Hold on. Let me listen to that question. What happened?
If Zoe claimed that Mommy is his sister, why one he disrespect his mother and also neglected her when she was alive?
Do you have proof? No, you shouldn't just be talking.
The proof is the woman who came on Prince Double Show and she was interviewed here. What are you talking about?
No, listen to me. That's it. Okay, on the Prince Double Show.
Yes.
That's it. Okay, on the Prince Double Show. And I was talking to you here today. She mentioned my name. That Zoe and myself were in jail in Abidjan. But she didn't know my name. That's why I was telling her evangelist. And the woman on the swear, she said, when I yoga before Mommy said, "Can I yoga?" And she said, before I'm going to pay her 10 years. And she paid 6,000. My people, I don't on the show here tonight. By that time, if I wanted to do something, I would have gone on that show to respond to her. But then now, she's our mother. We respect people. So I never, it happened since last year, March. But look at this thing now. Look at the whole scenario. People are already, screenshot that link, and they're using it now. So YouTube one, I saw it yesterday, one girl, they call Nelly Rowers. And she playing it all over. That's another thing of that defamation of character, that character assassination. If you don't know, there are certain things that someone.
But a woman was alive and he said nothing.
Let me just tell you one thing. One thing about you, the way you're looking, I'm not looking like that. I've already explained myself. You hear me? I've already explained myself. When the woman is when she was
alive. People and Mercy, this is a show. You hear my sister. Yeah. Meet your camera. You ready to speak?
Whether Nessie was alive or not, all you have to know, Gion is still living because of Gion. The one she says she called that Gion. Mommy is living. But this is our own personal thing, our own in-house thing. So you know for your own family and discuss that. You hear me? Don't forget about the other people's family. They living their life. Because tomorrow when you must get tomorrow and so and mommy, people all the things they do when they Friday tomorrow when they discussing, they will put you and say, oh sir.
Okay. Evangeline, you guys something to say?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Chetty. First, for me, if I do something wrong or made a mistake, I don't mind saying to you publicly, I'm sorry. If I mistakenly for your name or put your name in it, and you never be with her before, I apologize for that part. But if you're talking about people should sit down and mourn, and people mourn differently and do what we mourn it too, because you're not in if you were in our house, they see where you're in our house, and whatever is open is on our side in your house or here, I mean, that highness is or Mrs. Doe is on our side too. So when somebody is mistreating our child, it will hurt us. Right now, you're defending travel. Yeah, instead of he as a family, next is going to be a mother court. Your mother died, but you're traveling. If I call it to you right now, you say you travel, you go to Africa or Abidjan. It should have been there. And not be
So
going
go to
around
France.
and spinning things.
What are you talking?
Please let me talk here and going around and spinning and trying to make people, oh yes, you're trying to justify things. So if this thing was been going on, if the family were there so much according to you, this would be complaining. And if the respect that we had will not be called Nancy, will not be calling her Nancy, she and none of your equal. She old enough to be our mother. So that respect me as I respect it too when I was addressing it, I said, Mr. Machete Idoka, I didn't change it. Even if I'm married with somebody, you gotta address each other with respect. That's that respect. He, what they call him, Senator Zoe never gave the old man. He been there respecting her. So if we were talking to her by now, this thing wouldn't have prolonged until she died. When they want to make peace and be family. You see what he's talking about? He's coming from our stomach. Nancy is from our stomach. So we'll talk. We can be on the floor and just be mute. Some of us will not be mute. Some of us are very close to her. So we will not be mute. So that's what we're talking, sir. We're not
okay. I understand you, but what I want to tell you, somebody was talking just now, they say, or Brenda was saying, all the people who went on the matter, they came from work. Everybody can go to work, even in America here. And when somebody died from you, say your mother, they can say go to work. So it's working. Everybody is working.
We should be mourning and we should be
But Zoe is immediate compared to the other people. You see something?
If the money, it doesn't mean that you should be confined somewhere.
No, but Zoe is immediate. Uncle West. The other people that are Uncle West.
You say what?
The other people that are not Uncle West, the woman here used to cook for Zoe. The woman that Zoe Uncle West.
But you must understand Zoe too, because Zoe said in a particular tape, Zoe said that.
So why you can't ask for you're just talking together now? Who conducting the show now? Who conducting the show?
Mommy, what I want to ask you,
those are calling, Moise, let them put those are calling, let them talk first. You will talk.
Let me just
Why, yes, sir.
In the warrior nation to so down there. So you say he's a law abiding citizen. Even when there's a few in the family, and you tell somebody they don't count on my mother, you think somebody will force their way to go there, my people.
But
you want to say something.
So I will keep quiet. I will not say nothing about you again.
But when you say they make a movement, mommy, why are you talking? It makes a leader.
What you call it? Man, call it movement. What do you? Papa George Tare in a movement.
George Tare in a movement.
What would he a movement?
Everybody.
You know, people are to take it back on Ronan too.
Okay, let me come in. Say you want everybody to be talking together, so I'm coming in now too. So this is what I have to say tonight. And my thing here Zopenu not attending that place there. You're the crown people. You need to start blaming Zoe. You actually need to start blaming Zoe when Zoe not go to that place. Because Zoe and that woman were never in good terms.
30 seconds.
Okay?
Mercy, if you want also hear, Mercy, if you want to hear and understand you, then you have to let Charlie to stop.
No, because Charlie and Mommy going back and forth.
Yeah, but give them chance that you the co-host. Just wait, you will talk.
No, they can't be talking over one another. We talk at once.
Did he come to defend it after she spoke? He's open.
Let me just tell you one thing. The same thing you're talking about is Zobel will come down there to defend himself. He said Zobel not respecting his mother. I know why your mother says something. No. Mommy, you not tell me which way. You know, you always wanting to be in your favor. But not everybody can go on social media to say things.
Mommy, you can talk together now.
No, come on, you're talking, you're not talking over one another.
We can't talk together, then we'll not understand what we're talking here. So, Chiroka, use your 30 seconds. Then, Mommy, use your 30 seconds. Then we'll take you off from the line and conclude our show.
No, they say ladies before gentlemen. Not Mommy, you know, 30 seconds.
No, brother, you can't
Mommy, the way you make me understand.
Also, you just want to talk about somebody, you know, and
But Cherry, go ahead with your 30 seconds.
That you need to defend yourself. So
yeah, you cannot defend your side. I cannot defend my side. So why?
That you the man, I tell you to go ahead.
Okay. What I want to say, Prince, you know, there are a lot of scenarios, you know, that people try to, you know, back down to here. They don't even know why it's so funny. You know, when they get out, they just say a lot of things in federal, in grand chair, on your show and whatsoever. You hear me? People been saying a lot of things. And so it's a politician, anybody can go and say something. The only thing I'm telling you is that the choice of words, if you're describing your leader, these are the things to
so, but what is the choice of war? You keep talking about choice of war. What do we say?
Give the man, Anthony, give him chance. Anthony, give him chance. Let the man use the 30 seconds.
Now, that's it. Now they will be talking.
30 seconds is over with.
But I keep interrupting the man.
Yeah, man.
Any of you on the show here, if you want to get a challenge, then you cooperate over tomorrow. So, you know, soberly and respectfully, so that you myself will delve into the issue.
Okay.
You know, because some of the things that you're saying here, so even they ask Alfred Donaldson, the certain in the security terminology called Alaba. So Alaba, when Alfred Donaldson, you were all the way talking. We don't let you get on the show here, Alfred Donaldson, all those things. But you will never one day give any example. You will get talk blah 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 blah. You somebody. There are some people that went live about Zoe, but some of them went back to Zoe to apologize. You hear me? Because they know that somebody will have an alibi and they make her teach everything that time. When you talking, you make it on your land there. Also, when people in our ground there, when somebody read to lie, see that one look at say, oh, they revolting that thing. You know, there are a lot of things that went on.
Okay,
let
me hear Evangel, let me hear Mommy, let me hear Mommy.
Because I know you can go ahead. I'm here. I'm listening to you.
Okay. Are you true, Mr.
Yeah, he's done.
No, I'm not true, but you go ahead.
No, it's not our show that you and myself will visit other wives.
Oh, okay, but I say anybody who wants to continue with me, let's do it tomorrow. Then we can get our Prince Double show.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll have another show. Go ahead, Mommy.
Okay, Mr. Double, I didn't come here to sit down to talk about so all throughout. Since the whole week, Mr. Ziloka, we've been sitting, we stay sitting, and we stay. We won't have to come on TV on the social media to be like, hey, we're crying. You know, we don't have to do that. You and I know we won't do that. But if you're talking the same, Mr. I would call the senator. The same senator were on just same TV that play double show and for we the diaspora. I know whatever clean up. The person that is done like that, and the same though every day the name is mentioned that everybody dislike because of politics. I found that very hard. And I think tonight, when you say when you come to the children, our mother, I think what she said to say you are not there, or we say that to people not TV. Even if you have respect for, you won't get respect for coming on when the woman accused you or told the public what you did, as a child who respect their mom, maybe you give a day or two, or men with that big position. I don't care if you ask who or they saying, what if, okay, FM, they will refuse or he ain't coming. You can come defend yourself and say, no, Oma, if you feel that way, my grandchildren, if that's my mom, when she said this way, I'm going to go to her for her to talk about it. But Oma, if that's how you feel, or if I did something to you, I apologize, I will come to the house. But he won't mute until she died, and then you running all around, you had a chicken hair cut off and pulling the leg hair.
Okay.
I mean, we friends and this and that. And that's why we coming out to talk. If you're talking about politics, I don't care. But
Okay.
if it's come to our daughter, whether we're there or not, we can talk beyond on the phone. We don't have to be, I don't have to hear it from the public, or I have to be there.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to Evangeline Tower. We'll have a show again tomorrow to talk these things. We have to talk it to get it out of the mind and get it out of our hearts so we can be, okay in our lives. So let's go to our sister Mercy Gallo.
Okay. So Charlie kept saying, Charlie said a lot of things. Mr. Joker said a lot of things. And some I agreed and some I disagreed. Mr. Joker can tell us how to, talk when it comes to one person name being involved.
No, he just said we need to respect the man at all. We can criticize him, but calling him names, insulting him, and this, that's something too that we need to stop too. You know what I mean? We can criticize him, he's our leader.
Okay, for me, for the last time I checked, I've not regretted if I ever call his names. Sometimes I defend him, and sometimes I say, why can't you guys call him? I've not used profanity on this guy before, so maybe he knows who he's talking about. But what I heard,
he's not saying you.
So let me just flow, Prince, please. Let me just flow. I'm not saying that. He said me directly, okay? But what I'm saying here tonight is that he can tell us that we will not criticize him. He's going to be criticized. One, he's a public figure. He's a government official. He's working for us. So if we don't feel pleased, we'll talk. Whether it's true, it's not true, what we believe we're talking. So he should just leave that whole aspect, say that, it's open and these people, they are relative, they will sort it out. We will still talk what we feel and we have seen and we believe. We're still going to come on this media and talk it. And one thing that he also said that I agree with is that he said, "Oh, you're complaining about so. Why you can't go take him from there?" And that is 100% true. All the people that are complaining to them, so. Why they can't go take him from there?
When election come again, they will vote for Joe.
Exactly. So I agree with Charlie.
Vote for him.
I agree with Charlie. So let Anthony they're playing phone, you can go run representative. And you want to win? And let me get.
Why you think Anthony can win?
No, Anthony don't play phone yet. You have to test off from his seat. We're looking for real men power. Not back and coming go low to go challenge.
To remove those from office is an easy task. You don't have to go. No. I have never contested any election. I never contested any election.
One time you say last election, you say you're contesting, you have your knee oil around, you have your seat.
You have your knee oil around.
Hold on now. I supported Yaya 2020. You know that. Your work for the cheerleader from the diaspora here. We raised money, we did everything. Yaya also in this race. I did my assessment. The vast majority of the people that were depending on to do my underground work, they all supporting Yaya. Look at that. I said, no, then no need. And guess what? Yaya said
put your money by in your 401k.
So Yaya was wrong with the highest amount of votes, right? 18,000 votes.
Just stop me. Let me continue. Anthony Chill, when I'm done, you can come in. Y'all going back and forth.
No, but you come on me. Like, this is why I said something.
Y'all going back and forth. I didn't talk. So if we're looking for so Charlie had a valid point to say you can't take the one so from there. It's true. We're looking for real gladion. To go remove Zoe. Manpower to manpower. Now, Kekele. Anthony, number one, you cannot win no election. You stingy. So relax and sit down here, America. Don't be making more than media. You not match for Zoe. We pack you. Fast forward.
Have you ever asked me for something? Okay, you wait talking about me.
You know, ask Anthony for something they ain't give.
Oh,
I know you
we all popular with you. Have you ever asked me for something I did not give you? Because I have all my ways. Meanness is not part of me. No. I'm not a me. No, go. No. You may say Anthony can talk and meanness. It's not part of me. Go ask Bahama back in Ivory Coast, in America, from Georgia all the way here. I'm not me.
But you keep asking Anthony to come in.
Okay, I'm not going to mention Anthony name again. I finished packing his story. I'm not going to mention Anthony name again. So fast forward. So that dude out of that, the Mr.
I'll give you what you're looking for. I'll give it to you.
What you look for? No, lean.
What you looking for? You want
lean?
You want post speed on again?
Yeah, you want post speed. You know, you want me to turn now. You know, you want me to.
Hey, but don't even tell you to that.
You want me to?
But do that.
You want me to?
But get correct.
You want me to?
Ne dis rien.
Oh, ne dis rien. Tu es en train de me pardonner maintenant. Tu vois là, quand on ne veut pas parler là, il ne faut pas m'obliger de parler. Fait tu es en train
Arrêtez-vous.
Non, blé, faut blé. Donc, faut blé ce soir. On dame sur ça, faut blé.
Tu dis petit frère?
Non, c'est un pépéro. Il n'a pas blé ce soir là. Il n'a pas temps pour ça. Il n'a pas blé. Il n'a qu'à se calmer, quoi.
Is it so? So what? 7 years is there.
Blé. C'est un pépéro, c'est un piston. Il n'a qu'à blé ce soir là. Anthony, so relax, chill. Yeah, relax, chill. So Prince, Mr. Joker had a point there. We're looking for gladion to go challenge people as well. And another gladion are passing around with bare eye, but gladion who get eye to see, who can see. You feel it? So thank you, Mr. Jiroka, but you can tell her how to criticize her. We can criticize in any form shit we want to. That's what makes him a leader. You understand? So with other people saying people calling Zoe name, I've never come on air and call Zoe name. My only frustration with Zoe here is that everything that come up in that county that has to be negative, her names must be on the front page. Okay, now we say we have errors and they're passing around. Why can't Zoe, this error call Zoe tonight and ask him to clear his doubt or the cloud that hanging over Zoe? Why? Okay, if we say we get tradition, let me ask. I could be ignorant. I could be yes. So if these things have been all the accusation, when do the elder steps in and says so? All the accusation coming. When will you clear your name?
Maybe the elder don't take you serious.
Exactly. That's my point. That's my point. Eric Tay, if you feel that this is very unprofessional, go open your own show and make it professional.
What is unprofessional?
Go open your own show. You know professionalism. You can go open your own show.
Because we spoke French?
Come on, our father. You can't understand French. I wouldn't want to say you not to go learn French.
Eric can understand.
No, but Eric grew up in Africa.
Okay, so if you grew up in, you need to go have several seats too.
Oh no, about the putting speed on when you say that. My man Low talking that to
never. No, what that's joking, man.
About put speed. The fact I'm included on the line and you say we are unprofessional, I will come after you. You claim to be educated, you don't know what to use words.
Man.
Yeah, but you got to respond to now. Come on.
And the man, you're picking, say you're picking and joking with you.
No, yeah,
Eric
picking the mercy, yeah.
Yeah, parents are picking, so you need to learn, you need to know a lane.
Every that picking the mercy.
Yeah.
Nah.
Hey,
What's
but
it with that, Eric?
I will just say I begin to mercy.
Exactly.
Hey, we don't mean that the minute will the how that brain slay was talking you so I hope you don't take it personal. The how that brain we were talking here so. Now my favorite moment of the whole event yet.
I let to see Yaya dancing. I let to see Yaya dancing.
You see, you know me, the wake
That lady.
No. Look at the show, they think that
Oh, I think that Jeremiah is so come talk to him, right?
Eric, go tell your wife to be professional, and I mean.
Hey, my girl, lead
Hey,
that.
no, don't do that. Don't do that, Mercy. Stop.
Do
Don't
that,
do
Mercy,
that.
man.
Now my family, yeah, I will not be on the show. You talk to Eric like that.
But I said it already. Why you're telling me
don't
to
do
stop
that.
when you get up?
No.
Why you just telling me to stop when you get up? Why you
Don't
get
do that.
up? You need to go tell your wife to be professional.
No. Mercy, don't do that.
You see Jeremiah Shogun?
Yeah. Jeremiah papi up.
Yeah, papi get on and go. That papi said, then I gotta go do the thing with my neck down.
Oh yeah, papi will go.
The papi day live freestyle.
The papi day let you.
Live
keep us so nicely.
They live freestyle. The major is what you want to it here.
Dimension can't talk. Let me tell you about this Dimension story. When we went to Yaya office in Liberia, he and so brought face to face. He was telling me to hire him because he want to lower his whole face. So Dimension is so now brought up before Dimension wouldn't talk.
Why is it?
You sure you're talking truth? You sure you're talking truth? You sure you're talking truth?
Me and Zo and Dimension are borrowing Yaya office.
But tell the rest of the story because you know if you I know you can talk truth.
Did you ask for somebody to hire you from Zo?
She was present. She was saying
and then he start hiding behind you.
The bear ready away from Zo County.
No get out there more like dimension that dimension flan. That's where that flan. Cow flan get county.
Oh yeah.
My first time seeing Zo. I look at Nyangwe look at me. I look at Zo. The Zo was standing on, we was sitting down.
Nyangwe won't give it.
No, we won't give it. That one they call it Biegwe. When they say Biegwe, no way to enter Biegwe.
Right in the hall, he can't run. He get in the.
He can't run. He can't go nowhere. They wouldn't think he run at Yaya office.
Far from him.
Yes. They wouldn't think he run at Yaya office.
Damn.
To defeat Zo Pedro, Uku have defeated Zo Pedro.
I see Jacob DB dancing down there though.
You going to go get dance?
No. When they did it, dancing, Jacob not there. Jacob came late.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came late. He came later on. The dance was done, I think, when the event first started. in the middle of the event. Yeah, but Jacob came at the end of the event.
Yeah. But Jiggle
Everyone spoke.
Jiggle you know dance. He's
Jacob like very he traditional oriented. That is swag the barbecue when the thing was that I want to enjoy. Look at how swag. Oh, but look, you know what about the dance that over? Ask anybody, all the culture to in Grand there, the best group always come from Glio, the pape that Glio pape.
I will get devil.
No, because they would have blow you. Our culture too, the ladies, that particular group, the Glio people, they always won the competition every year in Grand there. Very few times Kuna people win, but the Glio people always won it. Even in Africa, when they came to Dalby, remember in Dalby, where all the Sunday guys in the camp, the girl that came from Weeby, I didn't want one.
So that back stepping when he going at the cultural dance.
That the cultural dance there.
But say you can dance, blow you?
But say no, nothing about blow you. But they don't baby they want to give for Africa.
The Holy Spirit to or most
But the girl lucky she can speak up, but the Abidjanese.
What's your name, Abidjan?
Must say from Burlake and then she went Abidjan.
I'm from Burlake, then Tudo play most especially before Abidjan. Tudo play.
Yeah.
So Tudo play. No, not actually specifically Tudo play, but you know Sojebe, right? Sojebe.
What to get out of
that is sent to a place people that Sojebe that talking about Cocoa Plantation era.
Arako Fire Spoon. Arako Fire Spoon.
Where you got Arako Fire Spoon? That the Cocoa Plantation place there.
Ebea.
Oh, the rubber plantation. Oh, they started spending rubber in Africa.
Yes, Ebea.
Yeah, they started spending rubber in Africa the first time.
Yeah, she comes in. So she's here already. So we're waiting her. So once she's here, the meeting is about to start.
Yeah, it's not police.
Oh, yeah, the Omega police. I'm begging you.
The group of her mother, her late mom.
That don't police, that they guy, that guy Vision TV. That guy Vision TV. LPRC.
At the home of the Congress First Lady of the Republic of Namibia, blessed be those who hear greetings.
I know I'm a man carry camera or a phone doing the down.
Carry on,
No, that one, come on, 18, not put you on. Now, you won't find something going on with your phone.
This is the daughter former uncle and aunties and sisters and relatives as a meeting is about to commence. This is a joint meeting. So we have to bring what is happening here.
I mean, you don't have our
Yeah, Prince, thank you for the show.
tomorrow. Where you can call me later. Maybe we can do 1 hour tomorrow of fundraiser or something like that. Okay, Zoe? The
Yeah,
message
man,
where
can
you
hear
got
you.
your phone on mute.
You hearing me?
We can hear you now.
What you are
Yeah,
saying, Prince?
I said tomorrow we can do one fundraiser on thing, but you gotta do our party and come in and get out of here.
Oh yes, okay. Okay, so my parting statement tonight again will be I'm still reminding. What is going on?
We're hearing you.
We can hear you.
Speak.
I think there's a delay on his end. Yep.
You glass your bag, I know you did. Must say you on the phone with Erite. Let's go, Anthony.
Yeah, thank you, Prince. I mean,
Jeremiah the representative not sleeping on.
Who, Soka?
You know, when you see him dancing to the play today, I don't know if he can dance.
What is going on? Yeah.
But Soka, we expect you to dance in Zwaju. Say you dance today in
You
Morocco.
hearing me
We
now?
expect you to dance.
I mean, we're hearing you.
Okay, sorry, Prince. I think something was going on with mine. All right.
Go ahead.
Okay, my parting statement tonight again will be to encourage every Grenadians that are listening to us. The fundraising to lay our mother and our father to rest is still ongoing. If you are not made your contribution, we pleading with you to please make your contribution. Whatever you have, right now I don't know. We have the itineraries already. We've been reading it here, and for the benefit of those that are in Monrovia, the government have finally released the itinerary today. I got it on my phone here. The hours people will be going in. It start at 8:55 a.m. in the morning, where the president will be going in. After the president will be the vice president. So they did it like 1 hour or 30 minutes after another, until they have where the president will go in after the president, vice president, after the vice president will be the legislature, after the legislature, formal legislature, formal head of state. I mean, everybody got time to go in. And the last group, between 3 to 4, will be the family. So they got the chief justice and the justices. Everything is in line. People are going to be given that tribute. So the government have finally released the itineraries for the while the body will be laid in state at the Centennial Memorial Pavilion, and then to Grand Jury. So we are still encouraging people from our county, friends, and well-wishers. If you are not made a contribution, please call the Print Double line for cash out. I think every day, if you go on Print Double Show or somewhere, the Grand Jury chat room, you'll see the cash out number, you'll see the Zelle number. They are all active. If you don't find them, you can call any of us. We will tell you how to reach out to pay the money. But we still need the money. Our target, we said it, we know our target, and we've been announcing it. At least we're talking about over pretty close to 25,000 is our target. And I know the people of Grand Juliet County can raise that money. We're getting there. We got only 3 more days. So please, we're pleading with you. If you are not paying, please pay. That's the reason every night I will come on the show to plead with people. If pray, give us the time. Tomorrow, the whole committee going to be here, and then day after. So we'll be fully on all of the media starting from tomorrow to climax the fundraiser. On the 20 will be what day, sir? I don't even know. I can't remember. Maybe Thursday, right?
Friday.
Thursday?
Friday.
Okay. Come Friday will be the. Okay, so Friday will be. We'll climax on Friday for the fundraiser. That's what I want to say tonight, Prince. Let all of us focus on collecting the money. The politics side will come, but the money is important yet. Thank you.
When your politics time comes.
Yeah, I will come. When the politics time, we'll discuss.
Go ahead. It's okay.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Dover. Thank you for the opportunity. I just want to say thank you for everything you've been doing for this community. You set a record. People that interview today have been played all over the place. Really put a spotlight on this conversation, and thank you for everything you do for our people. We will come here once we start, laying the groundwork in Grand Juliet County for our 2029 project. We are focusing on the youth. On all the high school, or about 21 high schools across Grand Juliet County. We already have identified those high schools, and we are focused on the high schoolers because they are the future of tomorrow, and we're gonna, do our work. So this thing here, we're gonna come here, not to play. We're gonna come here to be serious. And once the people on the ground can speak of, they themselves gonna start calling their shows and start talking. I'm not gonna be doing the talking. I'm gonna be in the back. I learned something from Telman Collins. Telman Collins is in the back, and the work is done. So that's all we're going to do. But thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Oh, but you're not saying thank you to me too?
You finished with your parting comment?
I will call you.
All right. Well, I want to say my parting comment tonight that those that defending Zoe, they need to chill. As long as Zoe remain public figure, we will chew him. We're not holding back until every doubt and cloud that is hanging over his head can be cleared. He will remain chewing gums in some of our mouths. Chewing gum. So, Mr. Jiroka need to relax. We ain't gonna let it go now. If the errors can't talk, and they want to be there by the chairman, there by the errors, we'll continue to ring that belt until something can be done. So thank you, CEO, tonight. That's what I have to say.
You're welcome.
Yeah. See.
Okay. That's how we're gonna do it tonight. And tomorrow we'll be here. So, good night. But don't play I'll play my music in for long. Yeah, then my music I'm gonna say I put it.
Oh, Tomai, here we can't hear my sword. I use woman. Then, Banyo, I know that one will be a more. Wow, Tomai, and General Duago. Banyo, I know that one was a mobile. Just like my. To my head, no, I do. You are to my wood, 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 you. There you are, ba we agbe jawa nyo. Mado, the